I have never been a speedrunner. Matter of fact, I have never been the game. So, I decided to finally try and beat the game, but with a twist. I tried to beat the game, but every time I take damage, I increase my size. Attempt 1. Nope. Okay, this is the real first attempt. So if you do slash attribute mean scale base set, and then the value, we'll do 30. Let's see. Oh, okay. So like I said, the command slash attribute your IGN scale base set, and then the scale you want to increase. This is what I'm gonna be using to increase my size, and I'm gonna tell you this: I become a big boy in this challenge. All right. So every time I take damage, I increase my scale by 1. So let's not take any damage. Thanks for the information. So I do the basics and get wood, a pick, and stone for an upgraded pick and an axe. And this place had like 30 iron on this mountain. So I mined it all, of course, and started the smelting process. Well, not before casualty. Right. That is the first damage, bro. Alright, hold on. Let me get down here before I do this. Alright. Time to increase my thing. Oh, no. No. Let's increase it. No. After not only taking fall damage, but taking damage from a skeleton, I had to increase my size not only by 1, but by 2. And there's a difference between 1 and 2. After being bigified, I made a shield and iron tools and armor to better help myself to complete the goal. Wait, can I get in the boat? Let me see. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I can't fit in the boat. Oh, okay. Look at my fatso riding the boat. Whee! While riding in a crack cocaine boat, I spotted a village and decided to try and sleep at the village since it was getting dark. And it was very difficult to fit in the house, but let's just say waking up too fast as a big boy is not a good idea. I want to see what Stop. Why am I taking damage? No. Oh my gosh. Well, dying from suffocation while trying to go to sleep was not a part of my bingo card. So yeah, I died and had to increase my size, which is over 20. I had to enlarge myself, and I was huge, like skyscraper huge. It was honestly crazy how big I was, but after realizing I couldn't do anything, I kind of reset. I don't want to bore you with all the beginning stuff, so we're gonna skip over that part. So I found a village and decided to get beds to kill the Ender Dragon, if I ever get there. So I decided to kill the Iron Golem, but I was a wee bit too reckless. Let me be sad. Oh my gosh, I took damage. Oh, I'm sad. So after killing the Iron Golem, yes, I killed the Iron Golem first. I increased my size by 1. Boom. I decided to go in the caves since, yeah, I was big. It wouldn't really do anything, right? Right? If you can't tell, it went terribly. How do I take no damage from the creepers? Run. I took damage. Okay. And this skeleton. No. Stop. So after that terrible experience, I decided to increase my size in the cave. Why? I don't know, but I will not claim it being my fault, and I suffocated to death. again. I don't know if I'm unlucky because I suffocated twice, or I'm dumb because I suffocated twice. Anyways, after I died, I just quit with this attempt. So, on to attempt number 3. I spawned in my third world, and I would just like to note that in a non-damage challenge, I spawned on top of a jungle tree. Cool, right? Anyways, it's just the basics, and like always, I take fall damage. I'm not even gonna acknowledge the fact that I took damage. Dang, man, I grew a whole foot. Looks like they could be making any short jokes. Anyways, I made another portal. Unfortunately, I couldn't fit in the normal one, so I had to make another one, bigger, which is harder. But I made one and went in. After going in, I couldn't really get back, but I would think of a way to get back later. Right now, I need to focus on getting blaze rods and ender pearls. But I'm not doing this challenge for no reason. Oh, that's damage. So just boom. Oh gosh. Oh no. You know what? I can scrap. I can scrap. I can scrap. Okay. Well, you know what time it is. So, I don't think this attempt lasted long. I took damage like in the first 2 minutes of the game, then taking both fall damage and getting blown up by a creeper. After literally not being able to do anything again, I restarted. Okay, I had to lock in with this attempt. Runs that ends with me taking damage in the beginning never goes well. So all I had to do was not take a single heart of damage, which would be hard, but it is doable. So after getting the essential items, I went to a village and got all the bed and food. And after traveling a little bit further, I saw a lava pool. Now when I go through this portal, the challenge becomes so much difficult. So I rolled up my sleeves and went in. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm just dead, bro. I'm done, bro. I quit.